What's up, everybody? It's Volver Productions here, and today we're going to be kicking off race number 9 of the Netflix Story Series in Season 3 off at Chicagoland. So with that being said, let's talk about these points. In first place, we have Brandon Mazepin, followed by Roy Rodriguez, Justin Stalling, Olivia Dean, Max Sensen, William Aldano, Zakiritis, Vox Hesky, Crazy Bob, Gia Tran, Prim Galax, Nerna Mom, Justin Joey, Nick DiCaprio, Puerto Rico YT, Rob Sachu, Mario Babe, Joshua Rodriguez, Eva McAllister, Damon Wold, Disease Spreader, Eli Tabor, Cody Gunners, Evan Ferran, Jonas Walter, Charlotte Hangeveld, Chase Smith, and Delilah Jones. Now, with that out of the way, let's talk about our lineup for today. On the pole position is going to be the number 8 car of Jonas Walter, sponsored by Dow for Team Preppy. On his outside, the number 77 of Damon Wool, sponsored by Flamin' Hot Cheetos, on Team Blazing Motorsports. And then, if you look back here, you'll find Zakiritis driving the number 38 car for Team Preppy. He won our last race, which was at Kentucky Speedway, and he's driving his new scheme, Brant, which he earned from winning that race at Kentucky. So congratulations to him. I would make a statement about who won this race the last time we were here, because we couldn't do that in the truck series, since when the truck series was created, Chicagoland was off the schedule already. But if that man was still in the field, the person who would have won this at this track last time we were here in the Netflix Lower Series would have been Abel Bush. Of course, he's not in the field right now for obvious reasons, so that's who won this race last time. But there's a lot of other drivers in the field. I see a lot of new talents up here in the top 10, like Charlotte Hangeveld in 5th, Delilah Jones in, I believe that is 7th. And, you know, that's a lot of good cars here today, folks. So with that being said, the pace cars are going to pull in. We got 60 laps here today. Green flag flying in the air. Let's go racing at Chicago. Stage 1 ends on lap number 18. Jonas Walter to an early lead here as we dodge through the first and second corners pretty easily. Seen a little bit of 3Y action there with Roy Rodriguez. Our points leader, Brandon Mazepin, right there in the 43. Wait, no, he's not our points leader. That's someone else. Actually, no, it is Brandon Mazepin. I forgot. Roy Rodriguez is second. How about that? 2 Los Hermanos cars, 1 and 2 in the points. That is amazing. If only Joshua Rodriguez had that skill. Anyways, coming into turns 1 and 2. Jonas Walter continues to hold the outside lane. Brandon Mazepin is on the inside lane. They're 3 wide behind him for second in the form of Charlotte Hangeveld, Puerto Rico YT, and Damon Wool. Now Nerna Mom is trying to make a jump down to the bottom. They're going to settle back double file coming in turns 3 and 4. Jonas Walter trying to stay ahead of the 43. Damon Wool is all over the bumper of Brandon Mazepin, and Puerto Rico YT is in tow. Lap number 3 up on the board. We've got just 14 laps to go. No, we've got, hold on. Yep, we've got 16 laps to go, actually, my bad. Down the backstretch, Prim Galax is going to step out. She's trying to make a move. Coming off turn 4, it looks like everybody's been pretty steady. A little bit of jumpiness coming off turn 4 there. I saw Rob Statue try to go to the bottom. Looks like Prim blocked him. Good move there by the 06. 3 wide back there as there's a bit of a 4-car breakaway in the form of Jonas Walter, Brandon Mazepin, Damon Wool, and Puerto Rico YT. Coming down the backstretch to 77 and 12 side by side. Brandon Mazepin going to continue to fall behind the 8. Jonas Walter doing pretty good so far at the beginning of this race. Yes, I know the ticker is showing the wrong graphics yet again, but we will fix that momentarily. Here they come off turn 2. Jonas Walter is staying ahead. I noticed Brandon Mazepin seems to be diving to the bottom just a little bit too early. I don't know if he's playing the safe game right now or what, but he keeps like ducking to the bottom just a little bit to try to make us feel like he might be going down there to possibly make a move, but then just settles back in. But you know, that bottom doesn't have as much grip as the top lane does, so that might be it. Here it is again. Trying to go to the bottom of Jonas, just barely can't get there, and settles back in behind the 8 car. This might be what Jonas has to worry about. Here comes Brandon Mazepin again to that bottom lane. He might get there this time. No, he's going to settle in back behind the 8. This could be a scare tactic. He could be trying to force a mistake on the 8 car, trying to take Jonas off his line, but Jonas is not concerned. Here he comes to the bottom again, and just barely doesn't get the momentum. It looks like he has the speed to pass him, but he keeps settling in behind. He's definitely trying to get Jonas a little loose But Jonas is staying to his line. Here he comes again, down to the bottom. Not going to happen. Jonas is going to have a strong mental willpower to put up with what the 43 is doing to him right now. Random Mazepin to the bottom yet again. It's just very odd seeing that he clearly has the speed to pass him. He's still on his bumper, just about to pass him, but right before the corner exit, the corner exit, he'll just jump back in behind the 8 car instead of passing him. So this does seem to be some sort of way to get Jonas to possibly mess up his line just a little bit here, enough for Random Mazepin to get ahead. Lap number 9, halfway through the stage, folks. There's a bit more distance between the 8 and the 43 now, but not that sizable of a gap. Damon Wool is continuing to hold third over Puerto Rico YT. Nick DiCaprio is in 4th. Delilah Jones in 6th. Nick DiCaprio is in 5th, actually, sorry. Delilah Jones is 6th. Nurna Mom 7th. Charlotte Hangeveld 8th. Prim Galox in 9th. And Roy Rodriguez in 10th. His brother Joshua is all the way back in 22nd, however, so that's a little bit concerning. It's really interesting how Joshua is the only Los Hermanos driver that doesn't have that many feats for himself. Both Random Mazepin and Roy Rodriguez are literally leading the points together. Random Mazepin is first in points, and Roy is second by maybe, I think, less than 300 points. But Joshua, I'm pretty sure, is in 18th at the moment. I'm going to consult it right now. Random Mazepin is leading the points with 2,562. Roy is in second with just 2099. So he's back by about 400 points, a little less, a little over perhaps. But Joshua Rodriguez is in 18th place in points right now with just 493 points. He's not even in contention for the playoffs at the moment. That is crazy, to be on the same team as two people who are leading the points by over 2,000. The only 2 drivers to have 2,000, I'm pretty sure, so far. And Joshua is not even in contention to be in the playoffs. It's just really, it's something they have to have a talk about. As a team, Joshua needs to start becoming more of an asset to Los Hermanos, because throughout their career, Random Mazepin just won Los Ciudades, their first race in the Hulu Truck Series. So, that here is where you'll find the 38 car of Zakir Ritas, who just won the last race at Kentucky Speedway. He is not performing too well at the moment. He's sitting at a steady 24th right now at the moment. 4 wide there with Charlotte Hangeveld and Nurna Mom, as well as Nick DiCaprio for a second there. But like I was saying, I'm pretty sure, Los Ciudades and Los Hermanos have 2 different names, but I'm pretty sure they're the same team underneath Random Mazepin. And they just got their first win in the Truck Series, with Random Mazepin winning at this track in the Truck Series. So, and then Roy has wins all across the lower series. Not that many, but I'm pretty sure he has at least 5. Random Mazepin is literally a Netflix lower series champion, and both of them compete in the YouTube Cup Series together. But Joshua has 1 win to his name and does not race in literally any other series. And that's literally all about the guy. It's just crazy. It's just really crazy. That's it. Joshua is really gonna have to lock in this next season if he wants to stay on Los Hermanos, because there's a lot of rookies that are showing a lot more talent than he. No, there's a lot more rookies right now in the field that are showing a lot more talent right now at this very race than he has in his entire career. Just look at Delilah Jones, Charlotte Hangeveld, Prim Galox. They're literally running 7, 8, 9 right next to each other. All 3 of them just started racing, and they're all in the top 10 right now. Joshua Rodriguez all the way back in 22nd. And, Prim, Charlotte, and Zoe, when they haven't crashed, have been running very good. A lot of them have been getting involved in wrecks since they started racing within the last few races. But when they weren't, they seem to have pretty good speed. So if they keep it up, they could be accepted into one of these bigger teams. Maybe one of them will replace Joshua in the future if he doesn't learn how to properly provide for his team. Anyways, with that out of the way, folks, that little session got us through the stage, and we managed to have not a single caution. So as we come down the backstretch, it looks like Jonas Walters continues to lead. Random Mazepin is right behind him. Here they come through turns 3 and 4. He's going to make one final dive. Will this be a fake out or the real deal? It looks like Damon Wool will step out, but Random Mazepin will not, and Jonas Walters will win stage 1. Congratulations to the 8 car holding off Random Mazepin for that long. I'm not sure what Random is doing. I don't know if he has a plan, why he keeps like fake jumping out to try to pass Jonas, but we'll see in the restart. Well, folks, we're on the restart here for stage number 2 as we pull off for turn 4. Pace car is in. Everybody's bunching for the start as we come to the Geico restart zone. The green flag is back out in the air, and stage 2 is officially underway at Chicagoland for the Netflix Lotus. Jonas Walters would win stage 1 over Random Mazepin. Let's see how stage 2 goes. We went caution free in stage 1, so we'll see how it goes this time. Coming down the backstretch, Jonas Walters holds the outside lane. Random Mazepin behind him. Puerto Rico is on the bottom with help from Delilah Jones. Here they come, 4 wide all the way back. It's Nernamon, Prim Deluxe, Evan Ferran, and Roy Rodriguez. They managed to hold it together. Rob Statue trying to block 3 lanes of traffic. I'm not sure how that's going to work for him. Jonas Walters running that high line, that way high line, that Kyle Larson line. That's what we like to call it when someone rips the fence at any track, really, because Kyle Larson and NASCAR that competes in that division loves to do that. And it looks like Jonas Walters might be taking tips. But here comes none other than Random Mazepin to challenge for second yet again. He's just gonna go right around Puerto Rico. Hasn't quite cleared him yet, but I'm sure he will in due time. Oh, 2 cars went way off the apron there. I believe that was Eva McAllister and Joshua Rodriguez. Didn't you know, that was a little scary. I think they might have wrecked or collided for a second. Looks like they kept it together though. Jonas Walters continues to lead, and now Nick DiCaprio and Random Mazepin are behind him. Here comes Nick DiCaprio to the bottom of the 43. Will he have the speed to make it? Not quite. Random Mazepin is there. Stage 2, by the way, ends on lap number 36. We're already on lap 27. That means we've got just 10 laps to go already. Will we be able to make it through this stage caution free as well? That would be quite something for the Netflix Lower Series, especially considering the mayhem that was rocking here. We saw about 10 flips in that race alone, I feel like. Random Mazepin literally has the entire track to himself, and Jonas Walters, here he comes. Could he be actually making the move this time? No, he's gonna fake Jonas out once again. What is he doing? I mean, there has to be a strategy, right? Like, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what this line is. Why is he not passing the 8? I don't get it. This is some sort of mental torment or something. Like, why is he refusing to pass the 8 car? What is going on here? Have Los Hermanos and Team Preppy signed some sort of contract or something? Oh, here he comes. Now he's got Jonas on the outside. But that inside lane doesn't have a lot of grip, so we'll have to see what he does next here. Here he comes, side by side with the 8 car. Coming off turn 2, it looks like Jonas will try to sneak ahead again, but Los Hermanos driver, Random Mazepin, still trying to hold it on the bottom, and Jonas will get ahead of him yet again. Dude, what are they doing? I mean, like, genuinely, what is he doing? I don't know what the plan is here. Like I said, did Los Hermanos and Team Preppy sign some sort of contract behind the scenes where they're like sister teams now? Are they like helping each other? I don't get it. There's a lap car up there I saw. I don't know who it is. I'm gonna have to look at the ticker to see who's farthest behind. It's the Z spreader, so I assume it's him. Could also be William O'Donnell. I do see it seems to be a white Mustang, but both of those cars are white Mustangs, so we'll see who it is as we most likely catch up to him within the next few laps here. It's lap number 32, so that means we've got 5 laps to go on stage. They're catching up to him. They come down the backstretch into turns 3 and 4. Here they come. Lap 33. They're about to come off turn 4. It is the Z spreader. Oh, and he's going to throw the block, bunching him up, coming across the line. And Jonas Walter will make it around, but here comes Brandon Mazepin. Did the Z spreader just give them the ticket they needed to win this race? Here they come off turn 2. Jonas Walter trying to stay ahead, and it looks like the Z spreader could be an obstacle here as they come into turns 3 and 4. Lap number 33 on the board, 4 wide behind the 8 car for second place. It looks like they're going to settle back double file here coming across the line. Lap number 34, and it's going to be 3 laps to go here in stage 2. Here they come. Lap number 34, Jonas Walter still trying to stay ahead. And now he's going to continue to do that down the backstretch on lap number 34 of 60. Coming through turn 3 and 4, he's holding a steady lead over Brandon Mazepin right now. We'll see if he'll be able to keep it. Ooh, excuse me. Two laps to go on the stage for Jonas Walter. Will he be able to make it back around? Here they come down the backstretch of Chicagoland into turns 3 and 4. Jonas Walter trying to stay ahead. Brandon Mazepin still chasing him down. Nick DiCaprio is there. Puerto Rico in 4th. We saw these 4 up in the top like 5 at Kentucky, and they're doing it here today again at Chicagoland. 1 lap to go in stage 2. Rounding the corners, Brandon Mazepin to the outside. Nick DiCaprio gonna make a huge run down the backstretch. Here they come. And Jonas Walter in the 8 car is gonna stay ahead of Brandon Mazepin once again. Coming off turn 4, Jonas Walter will take the win in stage 2. This is really shaping up to be like Chase Smith again, so hopefully he actually wins the race this time or finishes on the lead lap, unlike the 14 car did at Kentucky. That being said, we'll see you on the restart, folks. Welcome back to Chicagoland, everybody. This time by the pace cars are going to be pulling in. We're going to be restarting on lap number 44, and we're going to be restarting with 27 laps to go. So hopefully that goes well. Or it might be 17, sorry. With that being said, pace car is pulling in. Jonas Walter and Brandon Mazepin leading us back to the green flag, and stage 3 is underway. There's 17 laps to go. Sorry, not 27. That's way too much. Brandon Mazepin is quick to take the lead this time off turn 2. And now he's going to get chased down by Daniel Wool in the 7-7 here. Jonas Walter, who's been leading most of the laps today, is on the inside lane. Brandon Mazepin going to the bottom, leaving Daniel Wool up top. Now he's going to cross back over. Let's see if Jonas Walter can try to catch back up to the lead here. Delilah Jones in the 94 for World Rally Racing Team. Prim Galox is right behind her in the 06 car. She is doing a superb job right now. Here they come around the outside. Every friend running the high side lane. Here they come off turn 2. Brandon Mazepin trying to stay ahead, continuing into lap number 46. Meaning that we have just 15 laps to go. Delilah Jones up to 3rd over Jonas Walter, and just barely staying ahead. We'll see if she can keep that momentum through the front stretch here, because Jonas does have that inside line, and he is not giving up his 3rd place spot that easily. Coming to the corner, giving a little bit of help to the 8 there. Now she's going to move to the bottom, make things 3 wide with Jonas Walter and Delilah Jones. And Prim sold up big time, using a lot of momentum coming in at 3 there. Now she's going to be side by side with Nick as those 2 in front of her continue to battle for the lead. Not the lead, but 3rd place. And it looks like Jonas Walter will get the upper hand and block Delilah Jones coming in at turn 1. Now she will be relegated to 4th place as Jonas Walter takes his top 3 spot. Now he'll have to get around Daniel Wool and Brandon Mazepin to get back to the front of the pack. Here they come off turn 4 again. Now into turn 1. Random ass pinch, still staying ahead. Damon Wool is walking up the track just a little bit. These guys' tires are probably going to start losing grip very soon here. Jonas Walter is catching up to the 77. Random Azpan won the Truck Series race here, so this his first ever truck win. So this could be good for him. Jonas Walter, a little bit of a late block there on the 94. Good move there, though, by the 8. He's probably going to continue forcing the issue as Jonas tries to make his way back up to Random Azpan. Coming into turns 3 and 4 once again. Tim Galak's got a little loose there, so he's going to save it though. Off the bumper of the 1. Delilah Jones pushing the issue with the 8 now on lap number 51. 10 laps to go here at Chicagoland. The 3 leaders are evenly spaced for the most part, except that Jonas is closer to Damon than Damon is to Random Azpan. Jonas is going to take the high line, giving Delilah the inside. We'll see if she can work that around the 8 car. Down the backstretch, Delilah Jones could be getting the run that she needs here. Looks like fellow WRT teammate in Evan Fran is trying to step out to help her. Here comes Nick DiCaprio though, from the rival team of Gaming Motorsports. They're gonna go across the line once again. 8 laps to go at Chicagoland, folks. Damon Wool running up top, Jonas Walter on the bottom. They come back across the line. Random Mazepin with a good lead ahead of the 8 car right now. Delilah Jones trying to get around Damon Wool. 3 wide with Nick DiCaprio. He's going to get checked up a little bit. Damon Wool to the outside. Now he's going to go to the inside of Jonas Walter, trying to push the issue to get to second. If he keeps this up, he could win the race and maybe get around Random Mazepin. Second, third, and fourth are now within just 0.3 seconds of each other maybe. And the caution is out for the first time today. Trouble in turn 3 or 4. Vox Teskey on fire, heading to pit road. Big damage on the 64 car. I saw Chase Smith turn sideways as well. Didn't see the wreck because it happened off camera. We could be going to an overtime restart, folks. But for now, let's go to the replay and see what happened. Coming off turn 2, it looks like, oh, Joshua Rodriguez got sideways off the bumper of the 14 coming off 2 there. Chase got into the left side. It looks like he comes back up the track. This might have something to do with what happened in the crash. Looks like he re-enters safely though. Gets in front of the 38. Oh, that's what happened. Got in front of the 38. Zakiri wasn't ready. Right hooked him up the track and into the 14 and the 64. Sent them all into the outside wall. And Joshua, ironically, was the only one who escaped with no damage. Here it is again, comes up. Zakiri isn't ready. Slams him. Whew, what a hit. Looks like the Joshua took a hit too, but he's the only one that actually drove away from the wreck fully. Here it is one more time, all the way back from turn 2. Joshua gets loose, saves it. Amazing save from the 97. But then he comes up, and Zakiri isn't ready to check up. And boom. Huge lick there for the 14. Well, folks, we'll see you on the restart. Alright, everybody, it looks like the pace cars are going to pull in, and we will be doing Knackers overtime here at Chicagoland. So with that being said, Random Azpan is going to be leading us to the line. Jonas Walter is on the outside lane. Green flags back out in the air. 2 laps to go. Let's see if we can make it back around, or will we have to do another overtime. Here they come into turn one. Jonas Walter has that dominant outside lane, but Random Mazepin has the help on the inside from Damon Wool. They haven't gone fast enough yet to have to check up on the inside, so it looks like Random Mazepin will get the run so far. Coming in 3 and 4, this is where they're going to have to slow down just a little bit. And there it is, checking up just a little bit. Jonas Walter trying to get to the outside. 3 wide almost for the lead. Here they come off turn 4. No crash. White flag out in the air. This race is official. Random Mazepin ahead of Jonas Walter just barely. Here they come into the corner. This is where Random Mazepin is going to have to slow down, and he does. Just a little bit. Jonas Walter on the outside. These two have been beefing for the lead all day. Trading it back and forth. And it's all going to come down to this. Coming into turns 3 and 4. Does Random Mazepin stay ahead? Here they come into the corner of 3 and 4. He checks up. Jonas Walter on the outside on the high side. Here they come. Off turn 4. Side by side of the line. And it's going to be Random Mazepin winning it at the line. How about that? Random Mazepin won it in the Truck Series, and now he does it in the Netflix Lower Series. He's 2/3 of a way to being the first ever driver to get a weekend sweep here in Yonkers. Now, wouldn't that be something? Congratulations to the 43 car of Random Mazepin on Los Hermanos, getting the team their first Truck Series win this weekend, and getting 2/3 of the way close to a weekend sweep. Now, I think someone has done this before. It was most likely someone like Justin Joey. But could Random Mazepin actually pull off the win in the Cup Series? The equipment in that series isn't as good for him, but he's winning the 2 lower series. If he gets it done in the Cup Series, that will be grand for him and the entire Los Hermanos team. And that'll definitely boost spirits in the garage for them. Season 2 champion burning it down here at Chicagoland after an amazing victory. Just barely beat out Jonas, ever so slightly too. That last corner had been a little bit worse for Landon. He most likely would not have gotten that done. Wow, I cannot believe he won it in the Truck Series and the Netflix Lower Series. That is definitely a good thing to have under your belt. Well, folks, Random Mazepin seems to be done. And with that being said, congratulations once again to the 43 team, getting it to victory lane here today in the form of Random Mazepin. Congratulations to the entire Los Hermanos and Los Ciudades team so far this weekend. We'll see if Random Mazepin gets it done in the Cup Series. So with that being said, this has been Moreover Productions. This is the Netflix Lower Series at Chicagoland, and we'll see you at the next race at Talladega Superspeedway. With that being said, peace.